This is a Paoletti guitar, and this is definitely a different instrument for sure. Looking at it, it just looks like an S-style or Strat-style guitar, and that's where the similarities pretty much end. We're going to talk about what makes this guitar different and why we're reviewing it today. They're handmade in Italy out of reclaimed chestnut wine barrels. The first thing we want to talk about, of course, is that wood. This is that 130 to 170-year-old chestnut wood we were talking about. It's not light, but not heavy. This guitar weighs in at about 8 pounds. So they went ahead and finished it all in a lot of brass. There's these brass studs holding on this really impressive piece of leather. Something I've never seen. I've seen a guitar, I've seen a Telly once wrapped in leather. I've never seen one done like this. This is not what you think if you're looking at the guitar. If it looks like somebody put a piece of leather on the front of a guitar and riveted it on there, you'd only be half right. What really is going on is they went ahead and cut into the body. They recessed into the body and then put the leather in there so it's level with the outer side of the body, so it's almost flush. Really makes it comfortable, but also really highlights the crazy amount of work it took to build this guitar. Then, of course, you have the shotgun shells as knobs. These are really cool. I like the fact that they use the shaft of the potentiometers as the center part. 5-way switch, you have a humbucker and 2 single coils. If you watch my podcast, you'll know I frequently talk about the fact that 60s era single coils are my favorite. These pickups do not disappoint. These are the fattest, warmest sounding single coils I've ever heard. Very impressive. In fact, they're bigger and boomier and fuller sounding than the humbucker, and I actually kind of like that in the style that this guitar is set up. You have a baked maple or carbonized maple neck. It's a one-piece neck. There is no separate fretboard. However, it does have a skunk stripe in the back. It's definitely the Fender 50s Strat style neck. So it's not chunky. It's a little thinner than that. It's on the thinner side of the 50s style neck, but very comfortable, especially given that it has a 12-inch radius fretboard. I would say this is one of my favorite Strat style necks I've felt. Again, it's perfect. Not too chunky, not too thin, right in the sweet spot. Has a bow nut and, of course, Clouson style tuning keys. This guitar is made for someone who's looking for something different. If you're looking for what you can find at your normal guitar center, this is probably not going to be the guitar for you. This is definitely for someone who's like, hey, I love this style of guitar, but I want something that has a different vibe. It does come with strap locks and a very nice case that's fitted and it has their logo on it, which is another nice little touch. So now we definitely need to check out this bridge pickup. Using the same settings on the amp, I haven't changed anything. I wanted to show you the versatility of the guitar with just keeping the amp straight the same way the entire time. Here we go with the bridge pickup. So a couple things about Paoletti before I go. Check out their website to see the other models that they offer. And keep in mind that if this is not your cup of tea, don't worry. They are a custom shop, so they make other versions of these guitars. You can get it with the leather, without, with the studs, you name it, different versions of the same guitars. But keep in mind, all handmade and made in a very short time. This guitar was made within 4 weeks from when we ordered it, which is really impressive. And as always, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, you can always click subscribe and hit the bell notification. You can always support us on Patreon and our merch store, or just finish watching the videos like you are now. As always, I want to thank you so much, and until next time, know your gear.